In this video, I'm just going to show all the results from the previous activity and kind of offer some insights as well about cartography. And just to give a plug, I teach a cartography course in the spring on campus. And we do these kind of things. We create maps of whatever you really want. So we have a really fun time. If you like making maps, if you like especially making printed maps, digital maps, maps for apps. We do it all in that class, so it's fun, and it's like I said, beforehand, it's stuff that is not really AI can do yet. It cannot crank out maps left and right like humans at the moment. Anyhow, so here's just no particular order. I like this one. This is using the darker colors to show the higher values and really stands out. You can really see how in Jeffersonville you can see the highest density right there in that particular area. Just kind of go through different colors. Another one using the dark at high values to light, very clean. I like how they chose a different view. They chose the portrait view because of the layout of their town. Here, using the light to dark, I would probably add more classes to add more variation for that one. But those colors, can make some people's eyes bleed. That bright purple can screaming out at you. But maybe on a phone, maybe on a printout, it might look different. Ooh, this is cool looking. I like how this uses a gradient. So this is very nice looking as far as showing high to low. In Anderson, you can clearly see where the high density and low density areas are. This uses a dot density or a proportional symbol actually, so you can see why choropleth might be more useful using these particular geographies, these different shapes, these polygons as they're called, that are filled in with data compared to then circles that are just kind of scattered in the middle or center of a particular geography. Another one very similar using low to high, so you can see Greenwood higher density as you get closer to the county line. Ooh, I like this, the dots, so that you can see how you can play around with borders. This is where graphic design students often end up finding cartography to be quite interesting because it actually gives them a place to showcase those talents, those expertise that have been acquired over time in your field. Another one using that light low, dark high, cool, Muncie, Funcy. So here is, I believe, South Bend. So South Bend, we want to zoom in a little bit more on that one. Here, this is where, I would flip this one. I'd have green at the top and light at the dark, and it would show how there's higher density areas here around Gary in the center. But then up here, there's not much people because it's industry. Oop, go back the other way. Hammond next to Gary. No particular order here. So here, once again, high to low. And so I can see how they did effective use of getting rid of the rest of the country, only Indiana, because this would be Illinois, or as I say, Illinois. I would probably flip this. Same idea, dark to light, high, but there's Bloomington, Fishers. Ooh, wow, that color. So yeah, this is where graphic design. I think that yellow stands out. Maybe flip it. I don't know. But it's to each his own. This is one of the things about cartography is it's very customizable. Whatever you think might be different than what I think. But there are general rules and general ideas. Anyhow, very nice looking map here of Terre Haute. So you can see population density high there. So everyone did quite well here. I would probably add a little bit more categories, 4 to 5. Generally, they say 6 to 7, but it really depends on what your data is showing. I wonder what those circles are. Those are the roundabouts of Carmel. There's more than that. South Bend. Oh, there's South Bend there. So darker to lighter. So that must be with the Notre Dame area probably. Um, So it's college students. So here using different colors. One of the things is using reds and greens. Two different things about that. We tend to typically hold those for certain things. So reds and greens we show for when things are lower in values, reds. So let's say a certain county might have a bad economic data, and so it might be red data. Whereas another county might have positive data, it might be green. Or places might have positive growth, green, might have a loss of population, red. Also, red and green, be careful, colorblind people cannot see, differentiate red and green as easily. So it's just kind of things to keep in mind with certain particular colors. But everybody did great with this. First time I've ever done this particular activity, so kudos for everyone.